I've noticed recently that if I talk normally without looking at myself, that I speak mostly out of the right side of my face, and that this side of my face droops down a little bit. I have motion in this side of my face. I can raise my eyebrows. I can smile equally, and I can even practice holding my left eyebrow equal to my right. I don't know. It feels really funny though. And then try to speak equally out of both sides of my mouth evenly. So now again, not doing that, speaking normally, not symmetrical, speaking affectedly, practicing to speak evenly out of both sides of my face. I think that several years back, I had a terrible toothache, and all of the Tylenol in the house wasn't enough, and I drove over to my mother's to get her codeine augmented Tylenol, but which are by prescription, and that was all that would work to alleviate the pain until my emergency dental appointment could be made. I'm still trying to speak evenly. Anyway, I had to suffer for about 48 hours in this pain in this side of my face because I had 2 teeth that were infected in the root. And I had never had such tooth pain before. So I had 2 options, of course. Pull them or a root canal. Root canals are something like $2,000 a tooth. Very expensive. But luckily I had a sympathetic father who was eager to help me out. And I was able to pay for getting both teeth root canaled. However, I was about to leave on a giant travels, so I could not come back to the dental office 3 months later to have crowns put on, regardless of cost, because I wouldn't be there. So I had to go around with root canals and no crowns, which means those root canaled expensive teeth are vulnerable to cracking. But anyway, it was around that time that my eyes were getting very dry, and there were a few times during the night when I couldn't actually open my eyes and had to pry them open. And I can't remember if it was both eyes or just the one. And I didn't speak while looking at myself in the mirror, so I don't know whether I might have had Bell's palsy in this side of my face, which is an infection of the facial nerve and causes paralysis in one side of the face. And that might be why I ended up with a droopy left side of my face, which is less animated than my right side of my face. Long story.